In this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6. I will be going over both 5 as well as 8 attachment class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the KRIG. See, this weapon recently received a buff in Warzone. It's actually still viable in multiplayer as well. For the optic, we are going to be running the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, you can either rock the suppressor or the compensator, depending on if you can control the recoil. If you can't, the compensator is going to be a better choice, improving that vertical recoil control. Now, for the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel, giving us the fastest and most consistent time to kill with improved damage range. For the underbarrel, we are going to be utilizing the vertical foregrip so we can bump up that horizontal recoil control. This is a nice attachment if you can't control the recoil. For the magazine, we're going to be utilizing the extended mag 2 option, giving us a healthy 70 rounds. For the rear grip, we are going to be running the commander grip, which is amazing on every single assault rifle loadout, improving aim down sight speed, jumping sprint to fire speed altogether, and jumping aim down sight speed. For the stock, we are going to be rolling with the infiltrator stocks. We have that maximum aim walking movement speed, which is really nice. And finally, for the fire mods, we are going to be utilizing recoil springs to further smooth out the recoil pattern. Once you go ahead and build this 8 attachment loadout, you are going to be very happy because the KRIG C is going to be nice. We have a really respectable sprint out speed, ADS, as well as aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have controllable recoil. You can't go wrong with this assault rifle. It's incredibly underrated here in multiplayer, and so the fact that it just got buffed in Warzone, now's a good time to go ahead and revisit it. And if you only want to run a 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the recoil springs, remove the infiltrator stock, and you can go ahead and decide what you do not need. If you don't need the extended mag option, moving the extended mag 2 is going to be a good choice. If you don't really care about having a laser, you can remove the vertical foregrip and keep on the extended mag 2 option. If you want to be stealthy, you can remove the compensator and put on the suppressor. Overall, you are going to have a fantastic class setup that is going to have low recoil as well as a fast TTK. You can't go on with the KRIG. That's why it's one of the best guns in the entire game. And by the way, if you need help leveling up your weapons, Damn Mods has you covered. They offer services such as max leveling all of your weapons, as well as unlocking camo challenges all the way up to dark matter. They even have COD points and limited time operator bundles for purchase on the website as well. So for cheap, reliable, and fast Black Ops 6 services on all platforms, check out Damn Mods. Link is at the top of the description. And make sure to use my discount code EARS to save on your purchases. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the C9. This weapon also received a buff in the latest update. Definitely good to use in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. Now, we don't need to run an optic. The iron sights are amazing on this weapon. For the muzzle, we are going to utilize the compensator. For the barrel, we're going to be rocking the long barrel. For the underbarrel, I highly recommend putting on either the vertical foregrip for that maximum horizontal recoil control, or if you don't mind slight recoil, the range of foregrip is nice, giving us both horizontal as well as sprinting move speed. Overall, great choices. It depends on if you want to have a laser accurate submachine gun. For the magazine, we're going to be rocking the 10mm rounds to improve that damage range, bullet velocity, and damage altogether. For the rear grip on every submachine gun loadout, I highly recommend putting on the ergonomic grip to improve that dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, aim down sight speed, and more jumping aim down sight speed. For the stock, the infiltrator stock is amazing on this sub. For the laser, if you can run a laser on a submachine gun, I recommend running the target laser to remove all of the aim idle sway and to bump up that aim walking steadiness. And for the submachine gun, we are 100% going to run recoil springs as well. This is going to be a great 8 attachment loadout with the C9 that's going to be offering us a very, very highly accurate submachine gun, great handling as well, and we are going to be packing a serious punch with those 10mm rounds. Overall, a fantastic loadout. I know for a fact a lot of you guys are going to enjoy. It's super easy to use. Now, for the 5 attachment setup, what you are going to do is remove the infiltrator stock, the target laser, and the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic but effective class setup that the C9 is going to be still offering us a nice sprint out speed, ADS, as well as handling as well. We are still going to have an accurate weapon, so don't feel that you cannot outgun players at longer ranges with this. Even though it is only 5 attachments, it's still going to be nice, and I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy this as well. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the CYPHER 091. This is a really underrated assault rifle. Now, for the optic, we got the Kepler Microflex. You guys know, clean, simple, easy to use. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator. For the barrel, the reinforced barrel is nice, improving damage range as well as bullet velocity. For the underbarrel, I highly recommend putting on the vertical foregrip to bump up that horizontal recoil control. For the magazine, we are going to be utilizing the extended mag 2 option for a very nice 60 round magazine. For the rear grip on all assault rifle loadouts, I do recommend putting on the commando grip. For the stock, we are going to be rolling with the infiltrator stock. And for the fire mods, having on rapid fire is really nice to bump up that fire rate, giving us a faster time to kill. Something you guys are going to really enjoy because this assault rifle is going to be packing a serious punch here. We are going to have great handling, sprint out, ADS is nice, and walk movement speed is nice, and we are going to have a controllable recoil pattern, even with the rapid fire attachment, and that's exactly why the CYPHER is amazing. There's something else that's really nice about this. Even though we have rapid fire, you still can get those 3-shot kills to the head, so you are going to be dominating lobbies with this loadout. And if you do not want to run the 8 attachment class setup, I got you. We are going to be removing rapid fire. We're going to take away the infiltrator stock, and we're also going to take away the extended mag 2 option. This is still going to be a nice assault rifle that is going to be offering us great recoil control, handling, and we are going to be getting a fast TTK as well. Technically, it's going to be even more controllable here, so depending on your playstyle and how accurate you are, you might like this loadout better, and obviously, we can still get those 3-shot kills, so feel free to check out the CYPHER 091. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the LADRA, arguably the best weapon in multiplayer. It's not the best in Warzone, but it is still solid. We don't need to run an optic, but for the muzzle, you do have 2 choices, the suppressor or the compensator. Depending if you can control the recoil, either or are going to be a great choice. Now for the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we're going to be utilizing the vertical foregrip. For the magazine, the extended mag 2 option is nice with that 56 round magazine. For the rear grip on every submachine gun loadout, I highly recommend putting on the ergonomic grip. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the infiltrator stock here. For the laser, we are going to be running the target laser. And for the fire mods, I highly recommend running recoil springs. This weapon does have a very fast fire rate. This is going to be a very nice setup because we are going to have a submachine gun that is going to be offering us great handling, fast sprint out, ADS, and walking movement speed is nice. And with the suppressor, we are going to have controllable recoil because we are utilizing the recoil springs. I highly recommend going ahead and taking a look at this weapon if you're looking for a fast firing submachine gun that you can outgun other assault rifles with at medium ranges. And if you only want to run 5 attachments, what you are going to have to do is swap out the suppressor for the compensator. You're going to remove the infiltrator stock, the target laser, and the recoil springs. And you are going to have a very basic LADRA setup that is going to still offer us great handling as well as recoil control. As you can see, 5 attachments is going to be nice with this submachine gun. I honestly would recommend running the 5 attachment loadout, especially if you like running more perks or more streaks, because you're going to have a little bit more freedom and you can still get the job done with this build. As you can see, recoil control is going to be super easy to use, and we are going to have a crazy fast time to kill here in multiplayer. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the CR56 AMAX. Even though this weapon did receive a nerf, it is still solid. For the optic, we are going to be running the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we're going to be utilizing the compensator. For the barrel, I highly recommend putting on the long barrel so we can get that fast TTK. For the underbarrel, we're going to be running the vertical foregrip. For the magazine, we're going to be rocking the extended mag 1 option, but if you don't mind slowing down your handling, extended mag 2 for 60 rounds is also a great choice. For the rear grip, like on all assault rifle setups, we're going to be rocking the commando grip. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the infiltrator stock so we can walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are going to be running recoil springs so we can go ahead and smooth out that recoil pattern, giving us a very easy to use assault rifle. Once you go ahead and build this 8 attachment class, you're gonna be very happy because the AMAX is one of the best guns in the entire game. We have fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are gonna have controllable recoil that I know a lot of you guys are going to enjoy. It's crazy how this weapon is this good after the nerf. It just doesn't really make any sense. We still can get those 3-shot kills, which is nuts with an assault rifle that quite literally doesn't have any recoil. They purposely made this weapon broken when they did add it back to Black Ops 6. And if you only want to run the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove recoil springs, the infiltrator stock, as well as the extended mag 1 choice here. Even though we only have 5 attachments, this is going to be a nice loadout because we are handling with an assault rifle that is going to have a very fast TTK as well as controllable recoil as well. As you can see here, very easy to use, and we are still able to get those 3-shot kills. You're going to love this weapon even though it's only running 5 attachments. Definitely go ahead and give this a try. These are going to be the top 5 meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 after the recent update. Now, for the remainder of all of my loadouts, I always rock the Siren 9mm. This is great. If you run out of ammo, you can always fall back on this weapon. I also recommend running the knife. We have on the stem shot, the blast trap, the assault pack, and we are going to be using flak jacket, dispatcher, bankroll, and for the 5+ attachment loadouts, gunfighter is going to be very important. But in all reality, if you do not want to run a 5+ attachment setup, I do recommend putting on high roller so you can go ahead and get as many kills as possible, because we can run 4 streaks. I do recommend running the UAV. I also recommend putting on the Watchdog Kilo, the War Machine with the help of high roller, as well as the Harp, because the War Machine counts toward the nuke. So if you get 10 kills in your War Machine, that's 10 kills toward your nuke. Now, let me know down in the comment section which weapon is your favorite, and if you do tear it up with any of my loadouts, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, in your boy ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.